Yo, what's going on? Chicago Sports Hub. Do a little recap over the fucking weekend that happened last weekend. Crazy shit that happened fucking
Crazy.
weekend. Um, After that, some UFC talk. Get into some NFL future. Saying who we think wins MVP, who we think's fucking winning the divisions, and we got a few college picks for y'all for this weekend. Let's get straight to it, man. Marab, the machine, beating Jose Aldo. What'd I say? This motherfucker was gonna lose and he was gonna retire. I mean, I don't know. Marab was kind of dry ass fight. Marab, he had to do what the fuck he had to do to get the win. Big win, climb up in the rankings. What do you think's next for Cheeto? What do you think's next for Marab? Fucking let it out.
We already know what you want, man. Cheeto. No,
No, for real.
Marab really freaking he don't deserve a championship fight after that performance.
Not
You could
yet.
tell Aldo wasn't at the top of his game. If
Yeah.
Aldo really was, if this was Aldo's last fight, I honestly think maybe he could have caught him. But he was just boring. It was real boring. It was a boring fight. I guess he won because Aldo couldn't do anything, but he ain't really do much either, other than them kicks to the damn thigh.
And clinch on the gate.
When it clinched on the gate, yeah.
It's control time and shit, but shit. What's up? What you think, Joe?
Man, honestly, boring ass fight for sure. You like you said, he did what he had to do. He fucking clinched a lot, controlled a lot. More work output, obviously. He didn't look tired at all, honestly.
Yeah, this was crazy.
Aldo looked gassed as fuck towards the end. He looked tired as fuck. But like you say, he did what he had to do. I guess we're gonna see what happens with fucking what the fuck who's fighting?
Yeah.
O'Malley and Yan.
Oh, true. Yep.
So whoever fights, whoever wins there, I guess they'll fight Murat probably. For get the
Probably.
title shot. Because Bart just said, he doesn't deserve a title shot after that. It was a terrible
No.
performance. I mean, he controlled, but it was a terrible performance from both from both fighters, for at least for pay-per-view. But yeah. Climbing up the ranks.
Yeah, I didn't think about that shit. Marab versus the winner of Sean O'Malley or Peter Yan. I was thinking
Title shot.
I think that person gets the belt next. The title.
think
You think so?
Whoever wins between Yan and O'Malley. I think if O'Malley beats Yan, you gotta give him damn title shot because that's one of the best in the division. And then if Yan beats O'Malley, he's back on his train to.
The problem with that is, like, who's Marab gonna fight? You feel me? Like, that's the problem there.
Yeah.
Because the guys above him are literally gonna be those guys. So it's kind of like
shit.
It's weird because and they can't have a title fight right away because Sterling is already gonna fight Dillashaw. So
right.
I think most likely that's probably what will happen though. I think it's gonna be one of those, whoever wins is gonna fight with Marab, whatever. Because Sterling's gonna need a little time anyway.
Division. Now that I think about it, like
Hey, wait till Umar go up there.
The other ones in the UFC.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Marab versus Cheeto or Marab versus Peter Yan. We'll see.
Cheeto gonna fuck him up.
Wait, fuck who up?
Nah,
hell no.
I think. Man, I really like Cheeto, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but nah, Marab, he's gonna tackle him. Cheeto's not strong.
I will say though,
he's gonna take his ass down. Cheeto probably don't stand a chance because his grappling is not that. So,
I will say though,
it'll be a good fight.
Cheeto's definitely going up and up and up, getting better and better as a fucking fighter though. So
every fight.
So yeah, Marab versus Aldo was a dry fight, but hey, he did what the fuck he had to do. Next one though, Paul Costa versus Luke Rockhold. That was a fucking banger. That was a banger. Yeah. What's kind of pissing me off in that fight, Paul Costa's defense. Like, what the fuck, bro? He was steady getting his ass rocked.
He was getting rocked.
And Luke Rockhold, he was tired as fuck. We said it last video. It's gonna show 3 years out the fucking octagon. This motherfucker was on his knees and shit, breathing and shit during the fight.
No, Jesus.
I was left. I mean, I didn't think about the altitude at the time, but I never seen after one round,
Dude.
motherfucker just go down.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
That that altitude played a role.
Yeah.
They were both dying.
Yeah, for sure.
Rounds. They were out of it. But I think they gave it to Paulo. I mean, I think Luke may have won round 2, but I think how exhausted Luke looked just cost him the decision type shit, you know?
Because I thought it would be a little closer fight than what the scorecard was. So
honestly, I had Costa winning the fight regardless, but
Costa
like you just said though, Bart, that altitude shit, that played a big part in the whole event, bro. Like people was tired. Like most of the fighters were gassed, bro. I've never seen a lot of UFC fighters gassed throughout the whole card like that. Like a lot of people are actually gassed. Costa, he's fucking in massive shape. He was gassed. Like I didn't expect him to be gassed like that.
Yeah.
And you seen how gassed Rockhold was. He couldn't even stand. You know what I'm saying? You seen him. Hey, you seen him when he went to the corner in between rounds, bro. He was dying, bro. He was dying. I swear.
He got one of the best retirement speeches too, talking about I'm too fucking old,
yeah, bro. But yeah, he retired too. So I mean, that's good for him. You know, last little payday for him. Fucking Costa though got that win. Anybody else in the division probably with Costa probably gonna beat Costa's ass. Like Izzy will probably still beat his ass. I think Alex Pereira. I even think Alex Pereira will beat his ass though. Like
you know what I want to see, Joe? For some reason, Haas against Costa. I want to see
Phil Haas.
Yeah.
I don't know. Phil Haas. I feel like he's do more work in the rankings first. He's not even top 15. I don't even think he's ranked, is he?
But Costa just barely beat fucking Luke Rockhold.
But look, all right, look.
Minus 160 for the decision.
Here's Luke Rockhold, he retired, right? He's going to UFC. Paul Costa, he has one more fight in his contract, UFC contract. I was thinking maybe the winner of Sean Strickland versus Jared Cannonier versus Paul Costa's last UFC fight. That'd be nice. I ain't gonna lie.
I think they both whooping his ass. I ain't gonna lie.
Who?
At this point, Costa's ass.
If Sean Strickland is fighting Costa, I'm taking fucking Costa, bro. You tripping? I'm
taking
Strickland. Yeah, I take. That's a tricky fight, actually. That's a very, very, very good matchup. That now that you said that's a very, very good matchup. It's very confusing, that one. I would have to really like look into that because that's kind of that just fucked me for real because that didn't even that's never popped into my mind ever. Like Costa and Strickland, that'll be a really good fight actually.
Or Cannonier, who was the fucking winner? But anyways, Costa did say though after his first contract, after his last fucking fight on the contract, he's gonna test out free agency. Maybe he's gonna sign a fucking PFL like how Shane Burgos did.
Because he's not gonna. People do that because they can't win in the UFC. Izzy is dominant in the middleweight, and you know you got motherfuckers like Alex going up. So it's like you're not gonna be any of those guys. We know that. So that's why you know what I'm saying. He's not gonna stay in the UFC, bro. If anything, he fucking go down a class or something like that, and it'll be better for him. But no,
we'll see.
He didn't look too great against Luke.
Nah, he didn't. So we'll see what's next for Costa, though.
Yes, like in a while. I don't know.
We'll see. The last fight, though, man. Holy shit. Leon Edwards versus Usman. Oh, man. Fucking Edwards, he did it, man. He shocked the world. He proved everyone wrong, like he fucking said. He even fucking shocked my ass, because I ain't expect that shit to fucking happen. No one did. Come on, bro. 50 fucking seconds up to the fight.
There ain't nobody did that. Nobody.
And Leon Edwards knocked his ass out, bro.
That's the best comeback I've seen personally. I think maybe in UFC history of all time. I'd say Sonny Silva one compares, but that was a submission. And this is in the last minute. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Hell yeah. A head kick to the fucking head, knockout. To win the title, you were losing, you're getting dominated the whole fight. You come back like that to win the title? Hell yeah. That's definitely history. That's definitely one of the best moments in UFC for sure.
And when you talk about technique, you know, motherfuckers can say all they want about luck, but when you talk about technique, that was beautiful. Like just,
Oh yeah,
just us
Man.
picking up on all this shit, becoming fight fans over the past, 4 or 5 years. You and me, Sway, like we saw that shit and we were like, damn, set him up with the left, made him right into the kick, and that's the and and it's what, like you said, a motherfucking movie, bro. Because the speech between the fourth and the fifth round, you have that. You have Leon Edwards' speech, which was I thought a real good speech too. I ain't gonna lie, like that shit don't belong to no one at the end of the day. So I don't know. It was like that shit was crazy. That shit was poetic.
I'm gonna tell you something right now though. That move was definitely not luck because he used
No.
that shit plenty of times against Bilal Muhammad and his fighters too. That's his go-to move, which is fucking crazy, bro.
That's what Cheeto did against
Dominic Cruz.
Yep. The fake with the kick. Honestly, dude, it was disappointing. Like, just because Uzman really like let his guard down like that, bro. It's very disappointing. Just because what he was about to achieve. Breaking Anderson Silva's record, retaining the title. Beating somebody with a 10 or more streak of wins. It's like fuck. Like you literally were 50 seconds. You literally 50 seconds away from doing history and like
man,
showing how dominant you really are. And he just fucking let his guard down. Kudos though to fucking Edwards. He's fucking dog for that. I like Leon Edwards. There's nothing not to like about him. It's fucking.
Oh yeah.
I see he wants that Masvidal fight, which doesn't make any sense to me.
That's gonna have to wait.
Does not make any sense to me. But he probably wants one title defense and then fight Usman. But Usman wants that rematch already. So.
Oh yeah, hold on. Before I get into that, you know what the fuck was pissing me off in that damn fight? Usman fucking standing over Leon Edwards after every fucking round. Go back to your fucking corner.
He was super confident, bro. He was overly confident. It was too perfect. It was like what could ruin the fight, and like fuck our bets, like fuck everything else. Like what could ruin the fight more than this, like more than a knockout. Like what's gonna, like, man, it's crazy, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He be getting a lot of fucking champion privilege in that ring because he be grabbing that fence every time. Leon grabbed that fence, it was stopped. He grabbed that fence multiple times, and I was calling it. We were all calling it. We're like, what the?
Yeah.
You can't do that. And then the belt shot. He took time off right before getting knocked out. I don't like Usman. Usman's a fucking. I'm with Lil J, bro. Like he's not here right now, but I don't think he's a clean fighter, bro. I think whatever they call his as a CEO of EPO or whatever. But it was nice to see Edwards win. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, bro. I hate Usman.
Yeah, so much.
But my money was on Uzman, so it's like, you dumb ass. Now I got more reason to hate you, bro. Like fuck you.
Hey, I mean, they're gonna run it back. It's gonna be a part 3. Masvidal bitch ass gonna have to wait. Even Leon Edwards' trainer said the same shit. Like, oh, you made fucking Leon Edwards wait. Now your ass gonna have to wait the whole time.
And
he gotta win a fight. Fuck you.
Exactly.
Fuck. Yeah, he gotta win a fight.
I mean, there's some talk in the works talking about Gilbert Burns versus Masvidal. That would be fucking nice. I'll take Burns all day.
I did see that. That would be a good fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a part 3 coming for Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman, man. It's gonna be
another banger.
And it's gonna be in England. Watch.
And it's gonna be Kamaru Usman said he wants it there. Usman's legacy, it all depends on if he can go on another double-digit win streak. Fuck all that shit about being.
It's possible.
Just right now you're like GSP and you're both right there. It ain't a clear king of the welterweights.
For sure, man.
It's GSP and.
Hey, Bart, you seen that we almost got it right. Uzman is number 4 pound for
Oh,
pound
down
now.
the rankings.
Right.
Pound for
So
pound.
Volk is number 1 now. Izzy, Charles, Uzman, Ngannou, and then Edwards.
Good call.
You're,
So it's Volk, Izzy, Charles, Uzman, and Edwards.
no, Ngannou and then Edwards.
Damn. So 4 is Uzman and 6 is Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna have to beat his ass again, I guess.
Man. But hey, we're gonna give y'all a top 10 moments in UFC ever since we started this fucking channel, YouTube, Instagram. Let's get straight to it though. Our 10. Top 10 is Jan Blachowicz versus Rosanya. I mean, come on, that was our very first episode. We all fucking won that night. It was a great night. Honestly, it was good.
And how many people thought Izzy was gonna do it?
Ha! A lot of people.
That was our lock, basically. We all said it, and it was a plus 250 underdog hit.
Yep.
But our first episode, so we kept the ball rolling and shit.
Hell yeah. Our 9, Derek Lewis versus Curtis Blades.
That was a crazy fight.
Man.
That was crazy. Just
That was That was
You know, I thought I just seen someone die, bro. Like, but
uppercut his ass for the win. That was fucking nuts.
Sent his ass to the other realm.
Was our fucking 8. Oh, all 3 fights for Brandon Moreno versus Figueiredo. All 3 fights, man. Was badass. Bro. That was fights.
So it's not over yet. So
yeah.
Hey, we got one more coming. This is our 4th fight, right?
Yeah.
That's insane. This is like
good.
This is more than a trilogy. Jesus Christ.
Got Moreno, boy, coming
They've
back.
all been so close, right?
Moreno's gonna beat his ass.
Moreno making history too. We can include that in 8, being the first ever Mexican UFC champion.
Oh, for sure, definitely. Number 7, Michael Chandler versus Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson never got knocked out. Fucking Chandler front kicks his ass cold. That was fucking nasty, bro.
Yeah, that picture was insane.
The picture that came from that kick,
like a chimpanzee.
To the fucking
Sloth. Oh my god, that was crazy,
man. Number 6, Jerry Prochazka versus Dominic Reyes.
That one
the elbow.
That knockout.
Ooh, boy.
That was vicious.
He fell off the floor.
That was vicious.
That was crazy. That knockout was crazy.
Number 5 though. Shit. What was number 5? Francis Ngannou versus Stipe. Part 2.
Part 2, yes.
Francis Ngannou. Hey, what kind of blew my mind that fight? Francis Ngannou was defending the takedowns. That blew my fucking mind. I was like, whoa.
His jiu-jitsu and his wrestling has got like a lot way better too. Like control 2 clinch. His shit has been great.
Hell yeah.
I want to see him fight Jones though.
Hell yeah.
How long is he gonna be out for now? Because he had the ACL tear.
Man,
they're not too sure. He's
probably not even gonna fight this year. I don't think he's even gonna fight this year.
I think probably not till next summer, right? Around there,
man.
Probably next year.
So yeah, that's our number 5. Francis winning the belt against Stipe. That was fucking cool. Number 4, Jiri Prochazka versus Glover Teixeira. That was a badass fight too.
That was one of just the craziest fights I've ever seen. And if it wasn't for Leon and Usman, you know.
Yeah, man, for sure.
That would have been that's up there.
Yeah, our 4th, that was Jiri Prochazka versus Teixeira. Jiri Prochazka, he won the light heavyweight champion in submission 5th round. That was badass.
In what, the last seconds? Last minute too?
The last 2 minutes or some shit like that. It was last minute for sure. Number 3 though, Kamaru Usman versus George Masvidal, part 2. Usman knocked his ass out, sweat coming out like a motherfucker. When everyone thought Usman could knock this motherfucker out, that Masvidal was gonna knock him out, fuck out of here. I knew Usman was knocking his ass out.
Knock his ass with a straight.
Straight right. Fighter. Mr. Street Fighter.
For real.
Yeah. Number 2, I mean, this is definitely up there. Juliana Pena, when she submits Amanda Nunes to win the championship. That was fucking shocking.
Shocking.
It was so short lived, but it was shocking nonetheless. I remember we were all.
Oh, it was shocking for sure.
And number one, top 10 moments. Come on, Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman. We gotta put them on, bro. That was fucking crazy.
I'm still thinking about it.
I still can't get over it. Bro. Just knowing I watched it live makes me happy. You know?
Oh yeah.
You know, if I missed that, I would have been shitty. But
Jesus Christ.
I told Bart too. I'm like, hey dog, it's an honor to watch all these crazy ass fights with you because man, crazy shit together, bro.
I swear. What about some notables? How about the come up of probably one of the fastest growing loved fighters, Patty the Baddie?
Oh hell yeah,
He loves
for
Patty.
sure.
You know, I love that motherfucker. A lot of people fucking just became fans. He be repping Chicago a little bit. He be over here a lot. So I don't see why, you know, we ain't gonna continue to support Patty the Baddie.
Another name, Sean O'Malley. We watched him blew up in UFC too.
Yeah, we watched him. Hey, he's got some of the best knockouts I've seen personally live too, with the straights too. You know, he's got one shot kill power. So
I'm gonna give one more name so we go to move on to the next topic and shit. Khamzat Chimaev. He was definitely on the fucking rise, man. I can't wait till he fights Nate Diaz.
Get that out the way.
Hell yeah, I've been saying it for years. He's gonna win that fucking championship, bro. He's coming, bro. He coming.
I would have definitely loved to see him against Uzman. That would have been.
Man, that would have been nice. Fuck.
Would have been nice.
In an alternate universe, Nate Diaz beating Chimaev and Leon versus Diaz part 2 happening, and Diaz gonna win the belt.
You said a whole other universe. Fuck that.
That's an alternate universe, my boy.
For real.
Well, that's about it for UFC. Let's move on to NFL, college football. We got time running out, but I just want to give out some little, future bets and shit. I got the Colts winning the AFC South, minus 125. I also like the Rams to win their division, the NFC West. They're plus 125 right now.
125 odds are just, I think, give me that right now.
Give me that shit, man.
That's for money. Hey, on DK, you could parlay those two together. Both those two together seems like
you know what
no way they can lose.
I would do. I don't know what the Bills are, but just to add some value to that.
Oh yeah, Bills too.
That Bills and the LA Rams to win their divisions is what I like a lot.
Hell yeah, man. I just like the Rams because I don't see Trey Lance leading the 49ers to a victory, so many wins. They're going to have to take some time, man.
I think they might make the playoffs. Just
at least the wild card, yeah.
Maybe. I think wild card. I'll take wild card.
If not a wild card, they might be like a 500 team. But
the Cardinals, I'm not too sure about Kingsbury and Kyler Murray. I don't know. I don't think they're on the same page, man.
D-Hop suspended.
And that's another one. Yep. DeAndre Hopkins suspended too, so that's a big blow for them. So I got Rams winning that division. MVP, I love Josh Allen. You better book that shit right now, plus 700. He coming for
Josh Allen. It's genuinely going to be between Josh Allen and Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's who I wanted to say.
Tom Brady.
I fucking love Brady.
But that's literally going to be it, though. That's literally.
Sometimes things just feel like they're meant to happen. I think the Bucks are just meant to win the fucking Super Bowl. Brady ain't come back for no fucking
bro.
You feel me?
My bad, Bart.
His biggest threat was the fucking Packers. I ain't gonna lie. Devontae's gone. He's they ain't making no improvements on the D. I ain't gonna lie. Give me the Buccaneers too.
Actually, that's an easy division win for the Buccaneers. Now that I'm looking at the division,
yeah, the Saints are Sean Payton's retired.
Hey, Saints are fucked up right now.
If the Packers get lucky, they could win some games because I ain't gonna lie, their defense was great.
Their defense is good. Their defense is good for sure. It's just the problem is putting up points.
But Baker and C-Mac.
Christian McCaffrey, bro, he's just like he's not the fucking same. You know, just the injuries is just year after year. He's just getting like kind of old now. I mean, he's raw, dude. Don't get it wrong. When he's on the field, he needs to stay on the field. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
Yeah.
raw, bro. There's no doubt about it. But he needs to stay on the field.
All right, before we go though, I want to do this future Super Bowl bet. Ever since 2015, Tom Brady been in the Super Bowl every other year. Last year he wasn't in it, but this year the fuck he is. I got Buccaneers win the Super Bowl plus 750, man. Give me that shit. Give me that. And yeah. Oh, another one though. Another future for college football. Give me Alabama plus 180 to win the championship. Give me that shit, man. I don't see anyone competing with them. Maybe Clemson. Georgia, that's out the picture, bro. They're half the team got drafted last year, so
This should
Bryce Young,
honestly, yeah, it should be honestly an easy ship for Alabama this year, just because you know Georgia embarrassed them last year, you would say, but it should be an easy one for them. Like genuinely, there's no other team out there in football for college at least that's like Alabama, coordinated like them. It should be easy for them, bro. It really should.
and yeah, book that shit in. But this Saturday, this college football started. Not a lot of big schools, but I'm gonna throw one out there, man. Hawaii. They're 11-1 against the spread for the past 12 games at home and shit, the home opener. And I'm taking that plus Hawaii 8.5. Give me that shit, man. I'm taking that.
Yeah.
That's about it. You know, UFC, college football, NFL's around the corner, man. Let's go. Hey, next week. My bad. Go ahead, Bart.
MLB playoffs too.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a good part of baseball, finally. And we're in August, y'all. And September
yeah.
right around the corner. So September baseball is when things get real. So right now is the time to follow us for baseball. Baseball. Yeah, ain't gonna lie.
Next week, though, we got a fight card in Paris. Cyril Gane versus Taito Ivasa. It's a nice little card for UFC.
It's a pretty good card.
Now, yeah, tune in next episode. Like, subscribe, share, all that other shit. Appreciate y'all, guys. Peace.
Peace.